Welcome to Lesson 2 of Applied Physics. This lesson is a review of trigonometry. Many of the basic applications of physics, both to mechanical systems and to the properties of the human body, require a thorough knowledge of the basic properties of right triangles, which are triangles that have one angle that is equal to 90 degrees. Furthermore, many of the problems of rotational motion depend upon the radian measurement of angles. In this lesson, you will cover the following objective. Be able to apply simple right triangle trigonometry to a number of related physics problems. Watch this video for a review of basic trig functions. Most of the trigonometry in the applied physics class has to do with the different parts of a right triangle and the relationships among these different parts. The three basic trigonometric functions, sine, cosine, and tangent, are the tools that define these connections. Given the measure of one of the non-right angles in a right triangle, you can use these tools of trigonometry to find the shape of the triangle. If you are given the measure of one of the non-right angles and one of the sides, you can find all the values of the right triangle. If you know the measure of one non-right angle, the trigonometric functions tell you the ratio of the lengths of any two sides of the right triangle. In this right triangle, the measure of one acute angle is labeled, and the sides of the triangle are labeled hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent, according to their position relative to the angle of measure. The sine of an angle is the ratio of the side opposite the angle over the hypotenuse. The cosine of an angle is the ratio of the side adjacent the angle over the hypotenuse. The tangent of an angle is the ratio of the side opposite the angle over the side adjacent to the angle. A handy way to remember these formulas is the acronym SOHCAHTOA. The S, C, and T stand for the three different basic trigonometric functions, while the two letters after the S, C, and T refer to the sides of the triangle that are being related by that function. SOH, sine, is the side opposite the angle divided by the hypotenuse. CAH, cosine, is the side adjacent to the angle divided by the hypotenuse. TOA, tangent, is the side opposite divided by the adjacent side. Suppose we were to draw a triangle such that the bottom of the triangle was 30 units, side A, and then we were to draw the altitude of the triangle 40 units, side O, or opposite. Finally, we draw the hypotenuse of the triangle, which if we measured its length, we would find to be 50 units. This is a classic right triangle, which is sometimes called a 3-4-5 special triangle because of the associated lengths. The angle between the adjacent side and the hypotenuse is labeled theta, and the following relationships can be determined using this reference triangle. These functions are those that would be used most frequently in physics applications. Refer to the figure for identification of the terms in each expression. Complete these self-check exercises to see if you still need to refresh your knowledge of the use of the trigonometry of the right triangle. The answers to the self-check will be given as you complete the exercises. Trigonometry is used extensively in physics. Anytime a direction must be indicated for a quantity, there is a very good possibility that trigonometry will be required. In many physics applications, knowledge of the properties of right triangles is sufficient for the description of the situation. Right-angle trigonometry is based on certain ratios and relationships that hold for all right triangles. Watch the following Khan Academy video for more information about the unit circle definition of trig functions. This will end your basic trig review. Go to the first chapter in your book and see if you can apply the knowledge of trig functions to the trig review section problems. Good luck. In this lesson, you covered the following objective.